what's crazy? The fact that they're still calling it the 10th anniversary. I have no idea why this is still going on. I'm gonna be super. Are you for real? That's insane. But hello everyone, welcome to PvP Saturdays. It's me, Solid. Happy back here. I was gonna log in, kind of talk a little bit about just the game, because I've been. I'm not surprised at the kind of situation with the K-Lab, but it really has been feeling like the game is going on a downward trend, money-wise and whatchamacallit, revenue-wise. They've been doing fine. The revenue, gacha revenue, at least from the speculation and kind of like, not so much speculation, but as the predictions are for Bleach, they're making like let me see, at least on the theory, right? They're making enough money, I think, just from mobile, and they have every platform known to man, pretty much, right? So, what a deep change, that's what a bitch. Dismiss. Hold on. Gacha revenue monthly. Because I definitely think they're making enough money to just kind of, move on with their day and really just live life, love, and whatever. Hold on. I believe Bleach is making like 700,000 at least on, yeah, 800,000, which I think is like a pretty passable amount, especially since a lot of their characters are very much like kind of reskins on some stuff. Like, take for example the Rengiku skin is basically a bit of a reskin for not entirely cinematic, like animation wise, but it's kind of, a lot of people just notice that, and I can't even say that I agree or disagree entirely, because I haven't really played with the character that much, other than I own it and it's in my pocket. That's about it. But personally, like, it's something. I'll put it like this, something. And like I can't even like talk much, right? Because it's like watching it, like, it's like watching a car crash. It's like watching just a natural disaster passing over you, and you're just unable to do anything about it because we're just passengers in this vehicle, right? That's what I'm thinking of, like a car crash, right? I can't do anything. I'm just in the back watching K-Lab drive us into the wall. And it is fascinating just watching everything roll out. As it stands now, it's something. Hold on, which one is it? Strong? I think he probably is kind of weak from those things, so I don't think it's gonna cook with anything. But yeah, no. It's been an interesting past couple of months at this point, realistically. It's been at least a month or like an anniversary. It's been very long now, and they're still going on with the, hey, congratulations everybody, welcome to our 10th anniversary. We're like we have so many events, guys, and the events are them trying to get you to buy / spend your orbs on a lot of trash, realistically, in my opinion. And there's really not much you can really do other than not summon on it, which, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward solution. Don't summon on things you don't like. Always a very, very viable option. But, yeah, no. At least from my perspective, because again, I don't see much of the community videos as much as I used to, because it's not that I have no interest, it's just there's not much for me to learn or really talk about that I'm really interested in. And like I have this, right? So I can, I don't want to necessarily have like a bubble. I do kind of check it out, like, because I don't think Reddit is entirely how people see it. However, I do think a lot of people are just I think a lot of, like, my perspective, right, from what I feel from like a regular consumer standpoint, is like, I cannot believe the 10th anniversary only lasted, 10th anniversary banner lasted a week only, because that's the typical standard banner. I'm sorry, if a banner ever lasts a week, I'm not like, I'm gonna have to notice that from now on. If a banner only lasts a week, I'm not summoning on it from now on. I think that is gonna be my motto. If a banner lasts less than 3 weeks, I think I'm gonna skip it from now on. That is something I've been considering for quite a bit. But it is surprising that that's allowed. Like, that's insane for something like that to exist. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand game companies need to make money, because that's just kind of how live service games make money. The problem is when you release so many banners and your costs are so high to even get a chance at something, it's not viable. It's not a viable, like, it's not a viable it's not a viable market strategy, right? Like, why are you charging something like this? Is every week, right? It's like the consistency. It's not just, oh, we'll do this like once every 3 months or something, so people will have to build up their thing so they have like enough time to like really just they have to think about it, right? So again, one of those things is if you have good banner, like, there is a schedule, right? Like, take for example, right? I'll even right now. The Eminence and Shadow, and the fact that we lost is kind of crazy. What the fuck? Huh? How the hell? Are you actually serious? Bro, did I actually get RNG'd? What the fuck? I'm sorry, what the fuck? Dude, I legitimately got RNG'd. That's insane. The fact that I actually lost that fight is crazy. What the fuck? Again, by the way, I haven't talked about it because I think, honestly, Uryu, the fact that he is honestly very strong, I haven't really addressed it properly. Uryu just power creeps into like a lot of characters. The fact that I get wiped is insane. I got soloed by one decent Uryu. Like, look at this. What? What do you mean he killed me? I have no words actually for why I died. That's crazy actually, what the fuck? That's insane, dude. Dude, I'm just realizing, how the fuck did I lose? By the way, Orihime right now on PvP is kind of a necessity. He is kind of the strongest character in the game, and PvP-wise. And I haven't really thought about it, because I know Uryu was going to be strong. But really, like, let's be real, guys. I think he honestly is a little too strong. There are some things you can do around it, but I got clean. As soon as he killed, I think I have no idea how the fuck I died. I'm honestly still kind of flabbergasted. I have no idea how the fuck I died. I think I just got dodged to death. It's kind of crazy. What? I have this on attack, so it's not changing anything. Oh. My bad. I kind of forgot. But there. Maybe I just said it incorrectly. My brain's kind of dying right now. By dying, I mean I have no idea what the hell that was. Jesus, I have no idea how the fuck. I'm so very flabbergasted at that to be a 29 KCC game. Couple times. That's so bizarre. But yeah, as it stands now, I have no idea what Caleb is planning on doing. I don't know if it's gonna be a good thing, if it's gonna be a bad thing. I think this counters Stern Runner, right? Yeah, not a Stern Runner, so I'm fine. Melee Rise, right? For this. But yeah. I'm dead from Cook. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, my Uryu get like clean, probably. So let me see that. Do we have lower CC? No, I think you just got build differently. Oh, you see a defense build? A little bit more. Higher health. Don't. Starberry. I mean, we ignore Starberry. I don't even know what we have. I have the same thing. Attack. I think he does have higher attack than I do. And definitely more attack damage percentage for sure. I think so. I think we've done that one. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, we have higher attack, but does he have higher defense over here? Not even. What the hell? I guess he does have more percentage space increase damages, so that might have just done it. Valve. Ooh, whoa. What the fuck? Bro, I can't even try against some of these. I'm just dead. 6,500 attack is crazy. Oh. By the way, I'm gonna be super real with y'all. I don't entirely understand why they introduced the increased leveling system. Because honestly, what it's doing is there's now a very, very wide gap between people that actually play the game very consistently and people that don't. And don't get me wrong, I understand that there should be like a difference of, oh man, I've been in this game for like a while, but it also, there's already a difference. If you play this game for like a long time, I mean, there's also one of those things, right, where like if you have, as a casual, right, I'm not even a casual, like every week I log in and I play this game for like 30 minutes, right? I don't think a game that has, I want to say like the gameplay is not necessarily like anything like extraordinary. I like the gameplay, but PvP is just stare at auto fights. That's kind of about it. It's not bad to have like a strategy, like see who can kind of figure it out, and see who's better, but like, or who can gear themselves to have like a very optimal thing, right? Perhaps you're going for like a full attack team or like something. I can kind of see the differences there. But when somebody just has higher stats, it just throws the strategy out the window, where you just can't counter anything. Bam, bam, bam. I might be cooked. I'm probably cooked. Perhaps not. I have a little bit. We might cook here. Hold on. I just want to get this over with. just barely made it. That's just clutched it, just barely got away. Man, something there's so much nuance in some of the fights. It's kind of getting a little bit obnoxious. Yeah, because essentially, right, so right now in PvP, right, it's always Uryu versus Uryu, and whoever's Uryu does more damage, or whoever's Uryu can take more damage, wins the fight. Right? Because it's like an instantaneous, you're dead or you're not dead, right? If you're not dead, you might have a chance of winning the fight. If you somehow still didn't die after the second wave of damage, right? You are just going to I think you're just gonna kill him at that point, because like lasting like 3 waves for that stuff is kind of insane already. I think we might be cooked here a little bit, but persistence breaker is a little too strong. Again, ever since Persistence was released, ever since Orihime, the entire game has been in like again, there's also like the meta, right? Orihime was the #1 character for like 2 years, basically. People have been waiting for whatchamacallit, essentially, for the dethroning of her, like her getting dethroned. So you have like Renji kind of just in there. You have Ashen like just kind of throw her under the bus instead of just having like the damage boost with him. So you just kind of go with an RGB team is like probably like the greatest team, but like light and dark. So heart and mind attributes are pretty strong as it stands now. Let me see. We might have cooked anyway. I don't even know if I want to try this one. Good. But my bonus is worthless if I'm dead. Let's see who wins this fight. If with any luck, it'd be me. Without luck, it's gonna be them. And the minions to see who wins the fight. You win, lovely. You know, I've been waiting for them to return of Last Ditch Survival. There hasn't been a chance for Last Ditch Survival to make a comeback quite yet, because I realize it's such a BS skill to just have extra revives essentially, right? But the funny thing about it, right? I think for Brave Battle Healing was almost about to make a comeback, but I believe they cut it out with him, I think. No, yeah, because Prevent Brave Battle Healing is not in here, not inherently, yeah. Prevent Brave Battle Healing is not here. I believe Orihime still has it. Yeah, she still has it. They're not out of the meta yet. I don't know if she has it, but I believe it might. Yeah, so I definitely think if there's like any meta that might actually make a comeback, it's Prevent Brave Battle Healing, because I am not starting to notice that certain characters do not have that skill anymore. And again, this is one of the problems when you start introducing a limitation of skills on certain characters, which I think it's fine as a game, right? It limits the amount of things that K-Lab can do. The problem is when they go around those parameters and they start using what they essentially call double up skills, or what I call double up skills, where they introduce things like blocks, boost, and debuff, which is actually kind of bullshit in my opinion. Because this is a double skill. It blocks boosts and debuff. It's not just one. By the way, this is better than having percentage resistance for sure, because this essentially neglects having a resistance period, like neglect the need of resistances anyway. This is specifically for I don't know if this is for yeah, because this is better. In my opinion, this is actually better than 200% ailment resistance. And the reason I say that is because resistance might actually be, I don't know if you can lower resistances, but blocking it is just having like true immunity. Because again, having 200% immunity is one thing, but then, again, they could increase the threshold, right? The amount you need, right? Because right now, as it stands, you need 200% to have ailment plus immunity. Which I said this before. They're selling you a problem to sell you the solution. I already saw that coming. It's on paper now. Rukia and Ichigo are the first characters to have true immunity. They're now gonna introduce that into every piece of content from now on. I think it's bullshit. I don't know what y'all think, but the fact is, the characters are having, again, the power keeping of immunities, the power keeping of certain characters has become like very apparent. Let's see. But yeah, no, I called it. I said it. I called it. I've been going crazy with some of the not some of the content, with some of the changes, man. It's just some of the changes have been like a bit too. And they died. Lovely. I think they might have had just better Uryu. If my Uryu dies, I'm just cooked. Oh yeah, triple. By the way, all you need, in this PvP meta, is a max out Uryu, and you can pretty much just kill everybody. It's actually mental. It is not fun right now. It's a fight of who has the more health or who has the better links, pretty much. Sometimes, by the way, I will say this. Sometimes Mila Rose makes a difference, but the only reason she makes a difference is if you build her like a tank. So if you built her tanky enough for that. Lovely. 16,000. How much score are we moving here? We're almost like pretty close. We're almost at the Royal Age zone. We're at the safe zone or whatever. Do we have to clear this one? I don't know. We'll try it. I don't know if we'll win. But honestly, I don't know. I think this. Yep, we're dead. We're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Yep. I have no idea why. I mean, yeah. He just did a bit more damage. Well, again, the sliver of health is crazy. You either kill them or you don't. That's how the game goes, right? You either die, you either one-sidedly kill them, or one-sidedly get killed. It's not anything interesting so much. It does make the fights last less time, which I think, in my opinion, is fine. But it is kind of insane that you can die that quickly. Again, Uryu is crazy strong, but I don't think it should be. Not to this degree, right? I don't even know if that's a hot take or if that what's been happening realistically, because PvP, like, and I have no idea, man. Yeah, no, because I don't know. I just had the thought where I'm like, is this okay to have in a game where a unit gets released? And again, it's like a 3 to 4 month patch, right? Since we got like a new PvP unit, right? But it just, it's pretty like Uryu just shits on everybody, really. Again, the fact that I got cleaned in that match earlier, I'm so flabbergasted. Yeah, we're cooked. Okay, lovely. Did he have more damage reduction? Or what happened? Wait, okay. We have better stats. Maybe we get more defense or something. Perhaps that might be it. Okay. More damage, low stamina damage. So he's just going for a damage boost kind of strat. It's not bad. Again, I don't want to risk dying is the problem. 74% damage reduction. How about you? 73 is not even that far off of mine. That's crazy. Increased damage, normal damage dealt by 87%. What about mine? I think mine's like 60%. Yeah, it's not too far off, but definitely made enough of a difference. Like 30, like probably 20, 24. That's enough to just kill me. Good God. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get to like 6,000 this time around. I don't want to go too high. Maybe we'll do rank final for once. Maybe we'll see people that are like a little more interesting without having to deal with people that just because again we're in like a very interesting spot. Like damn. Oh, you know what? I'm not even tired of PvP. I'm just baffled there's not really much for me to do again. I log in once a week. I come in. And I play the game. I play PvP. And it's not even that it's monotonous. Because I think that's fine. It's the fact that even if I did like try to improve my skills in PvP, the most I can do is just farm for stats. And that's a daily thing, which I find kind of annoying as shit. That is one of those reasons why I stopped kind of like farming like some other things. It was just inefficient for me to farm certain things, or like inefficient for me to farm certain stages, because it just wasn't like it was inefficient because I can't use like the amount of tickets I wanted, right? And I'm still very like pissed about that. I don't know what it is with KLab. Just you have the option of allowing me to use 30 tickets, but you go out of your way to only allow me to use 10. Now again, I don't question that there was like a time period where you could only use one ticket at a time, or that used to be like the big deal. You used to like essentially like, oh man, you have to like somehow auto farm and you have to click it up every like 30 seconds, or like actually not even 30 seconds, every like minute and a half. Every minute and a half to like 2 minutes. Because again, the fights themselves take such a long time. 6 hours, 343. I think I'm gonna do one more. Assemble again. These fights are just fucking not insane. There's just a lot of them. They're just. I'm tired of moving around my characters, man. Like, I have to look at it. And, like, I get it's a strategy game, but, like, the strategy is match green with red. Red with green. Blue with red. So it's a matching game, bro. That's why, dude, that's why I don't... You know what? I'll be real with you. I don't even know why the hell they called it fucking minecart, strength, speed, and, like, what is it, skill or whatever? Technique. It's technique. I have no idea to this day why exactly they're calling it that, because there is nothing that those things mean to like into another. Like I would expect if it's heart, I would expect heart to have higher spiritual pressure than mind. That would make sense to me. Technique, again, it would be according to the stats, right? Again, it wouldn't be necessarily like very balanced, but I think it would make more sense in my head, right? That call it stage menu, sub menu, inventory. It would just make more sense that way, 'cause, like again, individual settings, sort by, and then. This is by spiritual pressure. 5 and 6. 156 stars. Trophies. Spiritual pressure. Hold on, let me click on this. Open up, buddy. Because again, we have all the elements, right? So, mind, technique, strength, speed, and it doesn't even make sense if it's speed, right? Speed, it wouldn't even make sense for that one, but everything else I think makes sense. Like technique, I think should probably have been blue. And I think actually the technique I think should have been probably closer to like what the mind is. Mine probably should have been defense or health. At least on paper, right? I don't even know if you guys can see my mouse and, like this. That's kind of fun. I just realized, man, I don't even know if my mouse ever actually have this. I might need to figure out if we can actually open. I can actually turn that as a setting on. That is kind of weird. I never really thought about it. Because you guys can probably see like the little bubble thing, right? Oh no, my mouse is visible. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was visible or not. I never really thought about it. But yeah, again, I'm just tired, man, of just like the overthinking of some of this stuff, like the over complication, right? The fact that the game is becoming like unnecessarily like convoluted, right? Like a lot of the fights are already convoluted. Epic Rage, you need to have this character during this season that you have to summon on now. Like, come on, dude. Not even mentioning with the dropping of Nadata? I didn't think. Oh, they dropped a new character. Okay, I did not know that. What do you do? Attract. This is useless. Bambi, how useful are you? I can't tell. I can't see or not. I don't even know what came after no dude. Not every not all no, not all these are useful. I mean, some of them are. I think one of my favorite ones is probably see traps, because sometimes I just can't see it entirely. I don't want to risk it. Fine damage +5. Attract resistance plus this much. I think some of them are kind of decent, but I think for most people, I think the most we can kind of use is probably hold on. After this, I'm finishing off, guys. I'm sorry. And I'm going on a rant. I've been going on a rant for like quite some time, but what I have is C traps, Berserker plus 20%, Berserker plus 20%, and then damage to full stamina plus 20%. That's just straight up what I have, and then Last Survivor just in case I explode randomly. So I think sometimes that's BS. Very utility based. Some of these are just kind of useful. And I'm like, I feel like I've been yapping to like nothing, man. I'm just like talking and talking and talking. I would like to be able to play this game more often, but it's not as rewarding as it used to be, right? Anniversary 4th medal. Oh, okay. I did not realize we had another round of anniversary medals. Look at that. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? 'Cause I bet it's nothing I have. If I drop the new anniversary patch. Dude, we're in the 2nd month. Anniversary's been dead. Come on. Well, there's 4 hours remaining on this. Choose a seasonal 6-star Nini card. What is... Okay, guys, this is actually collector moment. These are useless. These, I don't care how useless these are. Y'all are, well, we're getting used. I don't even know how good this is, but that's just... Again, I don't know why I keep dropping some of these ones, because these are unnecessary. I have 4 hours left, so I probably can pick some of this stuff. Rainbow potions, how many do I have? 2,500, lovely. Yeah, I think golden hammers should probably need more than anything. Grab these. I'll finish it off, guys. Anyway, this has been it for y'all. This has been it for y'all. This has been it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be checking this out, I think, and I'll be posting what my findings are on this. I'm kind of intrigued at these cards. These are actually nice collectibles. I don't think these matter too much. These are kind of like whatever. Quincy Sword for Train Capture. These are basically worthless to me because they're very mediocre effects. These are collectible. These are actually truly collectibles. Technically these two, but these are waifu bait, bro. These, now you got my attention. I got a reason to pull on these guys. Is that like an Instagram photo? That's kind of crazy. Setting aside my wicked needs, wicked desires. So I've got enough to actually just kind of cut it off there. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna cut it off here. Hopefully you guys let me know in the comments down below. What your thoughts are on for the past few months. Are you liking the game? What do you think of the current state of the game? I think we're kind of getting into the point where I'm getting fatigued of the game just telling me it's the 10th anniversary for the 10th time, bro. I think it's kind of weird, and where I'm tired of it. There's the 10th anniversary came and gone. The Rukia and Ichigo banner were it for me. Anything after that, the core, like, bro, we had so many fucking banners, it feels like it's the anime all over again. It feels like I'm in filler patches, bro. What? I'm in the filler episode. I'm in the fucking bounty arc, bro. Let me go, bro. I want to be able to skip through this fucking thing, bro. This is the filler arc of Bleach, bro. This could not be more accurate to the fucking anime than that. Please send me back to the 1,000-year Blood War days, bro. Good God. But yeah, no. I'm gonna check these out. I'm gonna probably do some of the missions because you now got my attention, Bleach. Not for your banners, not for anything else other than your fucking accessories, man. That's so funny. But yeah, have a good one. Stay solid and bye bye. I will be telling you guys what the accessories do. They're probably already in the past list or something, but yeah, I just want to see for myself. Have a good one. Stay solid and have a great weekend. Bye bye.